be showing you how to beat Night 3 on Five Nights at Freddy's 4. While nothing fundamentally changes about the game from Night 2, this night is still quite a bit harder. The animatronics become a lot more aggressive, and you just need to move quicker overall. So in this guide, I'm mainly subscribers. We just streaming for a few hours time, so don't miss it. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about, I'm going to correct a few things that I said about Nightmare Foxy. So I'm really any FNAF game. The stream will start at 3 p.m. Central to the actual guide. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about, I'm going to correct a few things that I said about Nightmare Foxy that a commenter told me I was actually wrong about, so I just wanted to correct that real quick. I mentioned a few things in my last guide that weren't entirely true. So in that guide, I stated that if you went to a different area of the room, such as the closet or the bed, while Nightmare Foxy was about to enter the room, he was very close to one of the doorways, then he would enter. This is actually not true. In reality, he will only enter if you go to the opposite door of where he is. So if he's really close to the left door and you go to the right door, then he'll go in. But if you run up to the closet or turn around to the bed, he will not. He also has a small chance of actually being able to enter the room even when he's not very close to the door, even when he's not peeking around the corner. So this is why in later nights people tend to follow a strategy where they just go to whichever door Foxy's footsteps are at. I don't think that's necessary for this night necessarily. I'll be talking about that a little bit more in the next guide, and definitely a lot more in the guides that come after that. But for now, I don't think it's necessary. So now that we've got that cleared up about Nightmare Foxy, let's go ahead and move on to the main focus of this video, which is how you can be patient while still moving very quickly and still being very productive. So what you'll notice during this run is I wait about 3 to 4 seconds, typically, try to keep it closer to 3, before I shine the flashlight and check down a hall, and then I immediately go back as soon as I have time to register what's actually down the hallway. So whenever I hear breathing, I can usually hear breathing in the first 3 seconds. As soon as I hear it, I instantly close the door, and the second that I hear deep footsteps walking back from one of the doors, I covered these sound cues more extensively in my Night 1 guide, by the way, so I would highly recommend checking that out if you're not familiar with most of the sound cues in the game. So anyway, as soon as you hear that, the deep footsteps walking away from the door, then you can safely open the door and shine the flashlight. So that's what I do. As soon as I hear breathing, I instantly close the door. As soon as I hear footsteps, I instantly open it back up, check the hallway, and go back to the center of the room. And I think my voice got a little shaky there because I forgot that jump scare actually happened. Sorry if that scared you guys as well. Try not to include jump scares typically in my guides, but, you know, that one's not an actual jump scare, I guess. It's not a death, so... yeah, so that's stage 5 of Foxy. When he's about to jump out from the closet, then that's what he's at. That does not happen for the remainder of the video, so don't worry about that. Alright, so first, then closet, then left door, then bed, goes to the closet. So you want to keep a consistent pattern and never break from it throughout the entire game. So I like to do left door, bed, right door, closet. You might like to do right door, bed, left door, closet. It's completely up to you. Both of those patterns work. I just stick with what I prefer. So as long as you're doing some variant of that pattern, it should be spaced out like door, non-door, better closet, door, non-door. So you can do whatever combination you want there. You can do right door first, then closet, then left door, then bed. You can do left door, then closet, right door, then bed. There's any number of combinations you can do, so just figure out what works for you and stick with that throughout the entirety of the game. Don't switch. So anyway, with that being said, don't forget about the live stream. Remember, 3
Така, че няма смисъл да ви показвам, така че чао.